How you guys doing? This is Jared Massey, J Mass. We recording now. We've been on the road now for we're gonna say this is gonna be our ninth day on the road. If you guys are going out, you graduates of CRST, you're gonna need money out here on the road. For one, you're at CSRT, and you're not getting meals that you may not be used to. It just depends on what circumstance you come from. But again, you're not there for meals. You're there to graduate. But in saying that, let's use our common sense. You're getting cereal and toast and coffee in the morning and oatmeal. In the evening time or lunchtime, you're getting a sandwich and a small bag of chips. Just know that during the night you're not going to be getting any food from them, and if your finances are tight, those are going to be the only two meals that you get. Be wise. You may have to grab extra oatmeal in the morning and put it away, and that'll be a way that you could possibly eat. And also they have peanut butter and jelly. You may want to take some of those packets and some bread and put them in a bag, and that's another way that you could survive going through that part of the process. But again, you got to look ahead. Immediately after you graduate, you're going to be trained, set up with a trainer and a driver, and once you're set up with a trainer and driver, you're over the road. And if you don't have money at that point, I would definitely, before I leave, talk to my recruiter or my driver manager, which they're going to assign you, and let them know that you need an advance on your card for at least, I'll say 40 or 50 bucks, maybe. There are refrigerators in the vehicles, and you do stop at Love's. So if you're tight on money, what I would tell you is to stock up on your ramen noodles, purchase something like eggs. Also, if you can get yourself some things like refried beans and packages of tuna, salmon. If you eat chicken, I'm not a meat eater. I only eat fish. But these are just some of the things that you need to be aware of when you're entering into this program. A lot of times you're not told exactly what's going on, but you'll figure it out. Just like life, you'll figure it out along the way. Again, I'm going to take you guys through my journey through this process. My CDLs arrived at the house already, the hard copy, before I even got back home. So I don't know. I'm going to work out a situation where I can just pick those up. And you guys just stay tuned. I want to send a shout out to some of the guys who definitely inspired me. Trucker Brown. He was saying, a lot of people can't get used to this type of lifestyle, and and go as hard. I think it was 3 times already I've driven for 10 hours straight. Of course, I had to take my breaks in between time, but this is something definitely I can handle. I've been everywhere from Nebraska to Boston. We have a load now, and headed on my way to California. Just remember, after 7 days, you have a 34-hour reset. What that means is wherever you are, you get to spend a day and 10 hours there. That's a little treat, especially for myself. I ended up in Chicago. Was able to reconnect with my oldest brother here in Chicago, so we got a chance to hang out and everything. So that was really great for me. And again, the process is the process. You got to make some sacrifices, be away from your family if you really want to make the money you need to provide for them. this is what it is. What it is. You know what I mean? You know everything about trucking as far as what you've heard, but living it is a totally different thing. It's really funny to me. I am a former felon. I committed a felony back in 2003. I was not released until 2011. Then I got into the car business in about 2012. But long story short, it's funny how God prepares you for certain situations, and trucking is one of them. Once you've gone through something like incarceration, you've slept on a bunk, you know what it is to jail, which that means having the minimum of food and other things and making the best of it, and it's really coming in handy now. Again, man, you guys stay tuned. This is J Mass, man. I appreciate you guys subscribing. Hopefully I can get some more subscribers, and I'll totally help you guys get this information out here, because it's readily available. Thank you guys for checking in.